can see, I just sketched the back of the design that I chose for this jacket. This is a skirt and this is a jeans jacket. So what I'm going to make from these two pieces of garments is this outfit here. And that's the top of, this is the jacket and this is the bottom bit of the skirt. Alright, so what I did yesterday was just took this piece off of the skirt. Alright guys, I've finished with my ironing with the pieces, so I'm going to go ahead and take this piece from the front here so that I can attach it onto the skirt. Alright, so that's done. We'll put that aside. I'm going to be working on my skirt. Okay, so this is the skirt back and this is the front. I'm going to go ahead and find my center. Alright, so this is my center front right here. From the waist, 4 3/4 inches. Alright, so I have my pieces ready here. The first thing I'm going to do is find the center of both pieces. But as I'm going to be stitching this onto the skirt, that's about 1/2 inch, I'm going to take this end and put it right here, not the full way. Alright, so that's what you do with that. Right, so with this I'm only going to stitch 1/4 inch. So I'm going to place this right at the center. Just go to the machine and I'm going to stitch that 1/4 inch straight across. But I'm not going to go all the way here. What I'm going to do is to start from right here and go up across and end around here. Alright, so I'm finished stitching this on. The next thing I'm going to do is basically cut this to that end. Alright, so this is what I just did. I just cut this in the corner here and cut that in the corner here. So when this turned out like that, that is the width of the opening here. Alright, so I'll just turn this up. So once I turn that up, I will just stitch this up to here. But I'm going to stitch it from this side. Okay. Right, so when you finish, it's like this. And you just have that button to close the same way, and you have that nice finish. Right, so this is it right here. Now I'm going to be dealing with the sides. I'm going to go across to the machine and I'm going to stitch this down here, and I'm going to stitch this other one onto this side, and I'll be right back. Alright, so that's done. I'm just going to put this aside along with the front. So these extra pieces that's left over, I'm going to use these for pockets. What I'm going to do is mark how far down I'm going to start my pockets. It's 4.5 inches, and from 4.5 inches down is where I'm going to start my pocket. Alright, so what I'm going to do is go across to the machine and I'm going to put my pockets in, and I'll come back. So I stitched the 2 pockets onto the front and the 2 pockets onto the back. So what I'm going to do next is put them together, stitch down to this point, go around the pocket, and down to the sides, overlock, and I'll come back. Alright, so the pockets are in the front. Right, so I'm finished stitching this, and I also overlocked the top of here, and I went ahead and overlocked this as well. Alright, so what I'm going to do here is measure across this to see how much it is. So I'm just going to go ahead and gather this half of the dress. Alright, so that's done. I'm just going to go on the machine and stitch this around. Alright, so this is what this dress looks like so far. These are the pockets right here. This is what I was talking about. That's what I did earlier, extend the opening down into the skirt. So what I'm going to do is to just open here and give this a nice top stitch right around here. So once I've done that, then I'm going to decide what I'm going to do with the hem. Thought I would try this on just so you can have a better look, and it looks really nice, you know. And then you have your pockets right here. Right, this is the half I took off from the top of the jacket at the bottom. So what I'm going to do is separate this bit from that bit, is to use it at the bottom and give it that a kind of high-low hem area. So with this, I'm going to put this in the front, and I already pinned this in the back. So what I'm going to do is just mark the center. Alright guys, I finished stitch this on. This is what it looks like. So you end up with a nice design here. Alright guys, this is the finished dress. That's the dress at the front here where I extend down into the skirt. And then that's the hem. And with the hem, don't mind the threads on the floor right there. This is where I put the band from around the jacket. Alright, and this is the back. And that's the back with the other bit of the jacket. Alright, so hope you like that. If you do, please give us a thumbs up. Alright, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.